Temporarily meeting across town. To find our next site, face the Triumphal Arch.
Hey guys, as you can tell, it is a cold and rainy day here in Rome. Unfortunately, it is our last day here too. But oh, you're fine. So we're currently at Piazza Venezia, which is right behind me. We were able to go in. They make you go through the building, which is fine. But we also went to the cafeteria there, got a little breakfast, got a nice view of the Colosseum, but now we're gonna head to the actual Colosseum. Let's go.
Here outside the Colosseum, right now, here outside the Colosseum, a few things to touch on. One, price. So, 36 euro is what it costed for 2 adults, so 18 euro per person. I do recommend reserving it online ahead of time, because you can get a timed entry and not have to worry about any of these lines, because obviously being one of the major attractions in Rome, there's obviously going to be a long line, and you'll save yourself from that. As always, be aware of fake, I shouldn't say fake, but like tour guides trying to sell that they're the entrance to the park, which they will get you a ticket, but again, they're gonna upcharge you for obviously their services. So again, just be aware of the entry. We'll put the link to where we got our online tickets in the description below, but just something as you're going through Italy and I imagine other countries too, just to be aware of, because they do try to catch tourism. All right, well that pretty much does it for the tips and information. Let's go ahead inside.
So we are on I guess technically the second floor, which is where I guess the cheaper seats are, but honestly I think it's a better view of the stadium, or excuse me, arena, versus the lower half where the emperor as well as noble people sat. Again, it's not as good of a vantage point. If you guys head up from the first floor to the second floor, definitely a better view. You can see there's no arena or floor left. You can only see where the gladiators would go through and animals would go through and get ready. We're just going to keep looking around and keep listening to our Rick Steves audio tour. Let's go.
Full audio tour that Rick Steves, what was a bug? Rick Steve. We just got done with the Colosseum. Bugs are attacking me. Rick Steves audio tour, definitely recommend it. Does a good job taking you through the history of the Colosseum, who commissioned it, how long it took to build, all those different sorts of things, as well as what kind of events took place in there, who would sit where, as well as what the Colosseum used to look like, because it's kind of eroded away through rains and winds as well as earthquakes, and the fall of Rome and them not obviously like tending to it every day. So if you're in Rome, definitely go and check out the Colosseum and doing the Rick Steves audio tour, because it's free. So why not? We're gonna go over and check out the Forum now. Let's go.
Alright guys, we just finished up the Colosseum and the Roman Forum. For those of you that don't know what the Roman Forum is, it's basically, I guess, the city center where they had like their city hall, churches, so on and so forth. And there's actually a little area where Julius Caesar's body was burned. He was not killed here, but his body was burned here, and you can see like the actual area. It was neat getting to walk around in these like ancient ruins and just seeing what's left of them. Again, it is an active archaeological site, so there are some areas where we weren't able to go in, which is fine. You can still see it. But overall, I think it was a good experience. And again, we use Rick Steve's audio guided tour, which again, he explains it very well, like what happened here, why it's important, so on and so forth. So let's keep exploring. Okay guys, we're in Trastevere, which is on the other side of the Tiber River, and we're going to eat some suppli, which is, I guess, more of a street food inside. It just depends what they have. I believe what she has in here is like tomato sauce, mozzarella, some other things that I didn't quite catch, but let's try it. No, it's rice, but I think some meat in there and marinara. And somewhere in there is mozzarella too, but really good.
Temporarily meeting across town. To find our next site, face the Triumphal Arch.